Well, hello and thanks for joining me here on another episode of Chasing Shadows with me, Dave Tarrant. Well, today I've come up country a little bit today. I've come up to Oxfordshire, Wallingford area, and I've decided to sort of have a go on the Thames today. Not a water that I've done a lot of work on. I don't really know a lot about it. I've fished that free stretch, which I've done a video about 2 or 3 years ago where I had that sort of upper 5, which was quite a nice fish. But I haven't really sort of come up this area and had a go. So today I thought I'd have a go. I've seen a lot of my friends have been catching quite a few chub, not massive chub, but sort of quite a few chub, sort of three pounders, 4 pounders, and 4 of, which is quite good. So I fancy me chances today. So I thought I'd come up here and sort of really get a bite and sort of find the area. So it's the first time I've fished this area, and it's on my sort of club ticket, so why not? So today's armoury, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk around a few swims. It's always difficult getting to know a new water. So I've got my old trusted 12-foot quiver tip rod, 1.5 ounce tip on there. I've got my GTM 4000 fighting drag reel, and that's loaded up with 6-pound line. And today I'm going to start off with a cage feeder, just introduce a bit of bait into the swim, and I might just go down, just put some swan shot on there later. So that goes right down. That's free running, as you can see, very free running. That goes down to a fluorocarbon hook length of about 14-15 inches, and down to a nice big number 6 mixer hook. Nice big hook there. I'm going to use cheese paste on the hook to start with there. Some my good old cheese paste, and when I say old, it is old. That's been in my van now probably 3 or 4 weeks, and it's just getting right now. So in the cage feeder I'm going to be putting some liquidized bread, and in that I've got some garlic and I've got garlic and hemp oil mixed in there. That's been sort of in there for a few days now. I like to leave that to sort of get into the bread as it goes a little bit globby, and I've got some bread just to go on the hook if things get tough. So yeah, that's the tactics for today. Day off work today because it's my birthday, so be rude not to come out fishing on your birthday. Don't want to be at work on your birthday, do you? So the Thames is it's fining down a bit actually, so it looks good for a bite, if I'm honest. It's a bit coloured, starting to wash out. I'm feeling it today. Might have a few, be nice. So right, without waffling on, I think that's everything cleared up what I'm going to do today. That's my tactics, and so I'm going to start baiting this swim up, and I'll sit in here for an hour or so and see if we can attract some chub into the swim. The swim choice, so we've got a tree there, we've got the water coming off there, we've got a nice crease coming down there, thinning out. This area here, I just fancy where it sort of eases off. We've got some nice bushes down here, a little bit of holding area, and then right over there we've got a tree that's hanging in to the water, which is an ideal sort of point there where I would expect the chub to be, and it sort of paces off, if you know what I mean, down that end. So that's where I'm going to be sort of casting, sort of around that area, build the swim up, not overfeed it. I don't want to overfeed the chub today. I've put a few sort of cage feeders out of bread, and then I'll just go straight back to a link ledger with a few swan shot on, and just sort of fish the cheese paste on its own then. And now it becomes a waiting game. So I just love these winter conditions. It's very sort of foggy today, overcast, which is good. I absolutely hate it when it's really bright conditions. This is really nice conditions actually. No wind. like I say, the river's sort of fining off a little bit. Cold. There's a bit of colour in the water, but you know, this is my absolutely perfect sort of chub conditions, how I like it. Bigger river than I usually would fish, the Kennet and Loddon and things like that, but you know, it's the fish are in here to have. It's always nice to try something new. To be honest, it's quite mild today, so being my birthday, it's as they say, a bad day's fishing is better than a good day at work, if you know what I mean. So like I said, I think we might catch one or two. It'd be nice to catch a few, but really, you know, I sort of prefer to catch the one big one rather than maybe about 4 smaller ones, if you know what I mean. I don't know, that's just me, but anything I'll be grateful with. So I'm sort of sat here now reflecting on my sort of first decision, and that's what I usually do. You know, I usually sit in my first swim, sort of think about the tactics that I'm going to fish, and I sort of get fishing, and then you sort of get all your kit sort of set up, and calm down a little bit, and you sort of chill out. And I'm sort of now starting to think, we're looking at the colour, it's sort of like a, you know, it's like a pea green. There's not a lot of visibility. So I'm now thinking I might just really just fish just a cheese paste on a link ledger without the cage feeder. I might drop the liquidised bread, just introduce a bit more of the small drops of cheese paste. I think it's definitely going to be one of those days where it just sort of get as much sort of scent smells into the water with that stinky old cheese paste, and I think I'm going to sort of roam a few swims around. So yeah, I'm going to give it another 5-10 minutes in here, and then I'm going to have a look down the river a little bit. Oh, so after a lot of walking, I've walked about a mile and a bit down that end, having a look round. I haven't been on here before anyway, like I say, so I wanted to sort of have a bit of a recce of it, but oh god, I've walked a long way. So walked all the way down there, walked all the way back. I saw the swim on the way down, did sort of fancy it, so I think I'm going to give this swim a bash into dark. It's got some nice sort of areas over there, got a few overhang bushes, nice crease down here, so I'm going to settle down here for the evening and see if we can catch us at least one chub before the evening runs out. So right, without further ado, I'm going to get this all sorted and get fishing again. Right, I'm going to start again with the cage feeder, against what I said. It's a new swim, I just want to introduce a bit of bait in there, so I'm going to put a little bit of bait in there, and then I'll probably go over to the cheese paste just on the link ledger without the cage feeder on there then. So not to overfeed it. I'm sure we'll catch something into dark. Fingers crossed. Right, that's the cage feeder done. Got the stinky cheese paste on there. quite mild. It really is mild. That's on the money. Well, we hope so anyway. Right, I think I've got me a flask of coffee somewhere. I've not even had a drink yet. So let's grab a coffee. And I think I might have me a donut. It's my birthday, isn't it? So somewhere there's a donut, I think. In the bottom of that bait bucket is my birthday cake. Well, it's a little bit squashed, but ooh, look, caramel donut, lovely. Oh, I've been waiting for this. Oh yes. Happy birthday cake. Happy birthday to me. Oh, it's got custard in it. Banging. That. Spot on. Right. Time to get fishing now. Right folks, this is the last swim of the day. I've been saying that all day, or for the last hour anyway. So, right, what I'm going to do, I did put some cheese paste out here when I came down about a couple of hours ago, just off the back of that overhanging bush over there. Ideal sort of area for a chub to be sort of lying in, so hopefully they've found that and they're in the mood for a bit more cheese paste. So I'm going to fish into dark. Let's see how we go. Like I said, I do fancy this for a bite, so I don't mind sort of putting my stall out now and sort of fishing this now into dark, as long as I'm allowed to. So right, here we go. That was spot on the money. Right, so slight change of tactics just before it gets dark. So still on that running rig, but what I've done, I'm using a bit of crust. Got a bit of a shot there, just weighting that down. Got a bit of crust there that's sort of fluttering that just off the bottom, and hopefully we can tempt one of those chub. They are out there, they're just very finicky today. Little blighters. Right. As I said, it would only be time. He's snagged up, this one. Getting out the snag, come on. Come on. Oh, here he comes. Feels a nice fish actually. Oh, it does feel a nice fish. Hopefully you can still see because it's getting pretty dark. It is that bite time now as well, and that was on that crust as well. I've been very finicky today, so we can get him in. Right then, so there we go. These are the results of all that effort, all them swims today, roving around. About 6 or 7 swims I've done today. Lovely little chub. I reckon he's about 5.5 short, but quite thick across the shoulders. So there we go, my birthday chub for the day. I'm just running out of time now, so I'd just like to say thanks for watching today. It's been emotional. 57 if you're all wondering how old I am today. So there we go, birthday chub, and just shows if you're prepared to put all that effort in, the results are there. So thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Let's get this one back safely. See you soon. Tight lines.